the National Coronavirus Command Council has decided to enforce a nationwide lockdown. This is a decisive measure to save lives of South Africans from infection. While this measure will have a considerable impact on people's livelihoods, on the life of our society and on our economy, the human cost of delaying this action would be far, far greater.
While the world stopped for most of us, there was a group of people who had to go on. Despite all the fears and unknowns, our essential workers had the courage to take action. The men and women who work for the George Municipality. Some worked on the front lines.
Dit was maar net van die hoeveelheid food parcels wat DSD tot beskikking het en hulle het gesê dat hulle 9000 food parcels het.
Some from home. Awareness had to be created. And people removed from the streets. Officials drove around for days, loud-hailing information about the lockdown regulations. Law enforcement and traffic officials informed motorists and community members. Essential services had to continue with added challenges. The Community Development Division is geared towards providing a social safety net for the most vulnerable in the community. A handful of staff worked tirelessly to provide support to homeless persons and others in need. Our protection service officials had to adapt to the new normal, fighting an unseen enemy and keeping our communities as safe as possible. Protection services remain the backbone support of COVID-19 lockdown operations, with all of the sections playing a role in keeping the community safe. The Department of Human Settlement worked hard to enable our informal communities to stay as safe as possible. The George Municipality Department of Human Settlement has been working non-stop, putting measures in place to allow the city's informal communities to practice good and effective hygiene. Electrotechnical services made sure the lights stayed on, and civil engineering services worked throughout the pandemic to keep the water flowing out of our taps and our toilets flushing. In these confusing times, the George Municipal Communication Department has been the bridge to clarity, keeping the community and our officials informed. This is a shout out to every George Municipality official who continues to make a difference during the COVID-19 crisis period, whether on the front lines or at home. Thank you for the big things and the little things. Thank you for being behind the scenes and on the front lines. Thank you for the ordinary stuff you do every day and all the things you do that is not in your job description. Thank you for keeping the lights on, the water running, and the traffic flowing. Thank you for cleaning, clearing, organizing, and administrating. Thank you for feeding our people, caring for the affected, and doing what you do in the face of ongoing tremendous challenges. Thank you above all for taking the risk, for your excellent attitude, and for making a difference every day. The George Municipality is proud of its staff in these extraordinary times. Your determination and effort gives us hope that we can overcome the pandemic together.